Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin, utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some trades. What? Okay. So GJ played out really nicely, as you guys can see on the M15. It was beautiful. It was a bounce, AIRO, go. Hopefully you guys can see all that. I'm gonna go ahead and try to make these charts a little bit bigger. You guys can see what I'm looking at, and it's not too small. If you guys needed me to blow up a chart, do not hesitate to ask me about it, and I'd be more than happy to blow up that chart and show you what I'm looking at. Okay, we got another question. No, we do not. All right. Oh, my gold trade is playing out nicely. Go gold, go gold. All right. Yeah, the chart looks really small is because I'm monitoring, if you can actually see my full screen, I'm monitoring 5 pairs that I trade religiously. So the charts are going to look small on your screen, but they look beautiful on my screen. Okay. I have a 49-inch monitor and I like to monitor multiple charts at one time. So that's the reason why it looks small. But if there is a pair that you want me to look at, I have no problem of blowing up that pair on the screen for you guys to take a look at and be able to see better. Okay. Oh, Chris. Okay. So, first of all, the ones that I like to trade on my monitor that you guys are going to see is I love Bitcoin. I love gold. I love US 30, NAS, and S&P 500 and GJ. Right. When you guys are getting started, though, as traders, oh, shoot, I think I'm missing a trade right now while I'm talking. When you guys get started as traders, it is important to go with the E pairs and G pairs because they are not as volatile as what I trade. And so, yeah, can we go over US 30 on what time frame? So please give me a time frame to look at, Chris. Oh no, who asked that? Tina, give me a time. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to step away for like 2 seconds and grab a pen because I like to take some notes as I'm starting to coach and trying to keep up with you guys' questions. Okay, hold on just 1 second. Okay, before we get to jumping and jiving, I'm just getting myself all situated here. So just give me a quick second here. All right, all right. Oh, so for all of you guys who are watching my screen right now, I just got a warning that daylight savings time is happening March 14th, 2021. So make sure you set your clocks accordingly. All right, let's see here. Less. Check your smoke detectors. All right. Oh, y'all going really, really fast. Hold on just a second here. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up. Oh, Bo, congratulations on taking your first live trade on GJ and actually it playing out for you. That's fantastic. I love to see that. Let's see here. Who just said that? Mario. Okay, yes. My screen looks probably challenging for you to see, but it looks beautiful for me. So when we take a look at a pair, I promise you to enlarge the screen for you guys to look at, okay? So Mario, I got you. I got you. All right, who else? Charisse, oh yeah, gold is quite crazy. It ranges and it can definitely take you out of a trade in like 2 seconds flat, especially when it goes crazy. Let's see here. Okay, and someone asked, let's see here. Portia, you asked, okay, let me go ahead and read your statement. It says, sometimes I feel as if I'm missing my entry points. What can I do to understand when to enter a trade? My first question is, are you receiving the trade notifications? That's going to be huge, okay? Trade notifications, make sure if you're not receiving to your phone or you're not receiving to your computer, make sure you just reboot your VPS and check all your settings to make sure that all your notifications are coming through, okay? But that's going to be numero uno, is once you get that notification, run to your phone or your computer, make sure you have the bounce arrow go in full effect. That means you're going to zoom out of the chart, look to see what the trend direction is. As long as the arrow is going in the same direction of the trend and you have a bounce off the zone and up arrow and nothing in between, right? And you have enough wiggle room on your G pairs and E pairs, then you can go ahead and take the trade. Remember, you're not going to win all your trades. So it's really important that you are measuring from the candlestick that you're going into to the next zone to make sure that there's enough pip movement or space to get your 20 pips like Nathan wants you to on the E pairs and G pairs. Okay. All right, give me a second here, guys. All right, let's see here. Woof, my screen is going so fast. Hold on just a second. What are you? Okay. Oh, Tina, on US 30, I particularly like to trade. Now, I used to be a huge advocate and fan of trading on the M1 for scalping, But I noticed on M5, you can actually hold a trade a lot longer, which I love. So I particularly go off the bounce arrow go on the M5, and it's fabulous on US 30. Now, one of the things I'm going to show you in just a second here is how the pair ranging, and I don't like it at all on the indices right now because it's not a smooth up or down direction. Latin, I love that. Study the course modules for AIRO and as well as attend the calls. Yeah, you will definitely learn to grow a lot faster if you do that. Michael, trade is playing out to my liking. Already 19 pips in profit. Let's go. All right, let's see here. Guys, I'm going to have to open up my terminal so I can close out this trade real quick. Okay, or we might just let it ride. Let's let it ride. Okay, never mind. All righty, my loves. Let's see here. Okay, set a course. Woo, y'all going. Only use on the 14th, most of the world. Oh, okay, that's good to know. All right. And we were talking about daylight. Oh, USD JPY and 15. I'm so sorry, Charisse. Please forgive me. I did not see that. Let me see if I can pull that chart up here. Go gold melt. All right, where is my US? Guys, I'm so excited that I can actually see my arrow's not locking up. Go, Auvoria Prime. Let's go. I'm so excited. It's making me very happy, very happy. USD and JPY. Oh, shoot. What was that? Already have it? Oh, yep, I do. Guys, let's take a look at it. We need to take a look at load. Okay, we got a little bit of lag. I think I spoke too soon. Okay, there we go. All right, and then let's put this on the M15. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Charisse, you had a good one. You had a good one. Always measure to the zone. So when you got that bounce right here, right? Up arrow, go. Shoot. Let's see here. You don't have 20 pips, but you could have probably taken it for 10. So yeah, Charisse, when you see, you know, well, hold up a second. I want to show you guys something because now that I'm looking at the chart, I really wouldn't have taken this trade live on this call. Why? Let's go ahead and count the zones. We are on an uptrend. Well, maybe I would have. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So we're on uptrend. You want to take a look at that. You want to zoom in, make sure you have enough pip movement between the next candlestick and the zone. So we could have taken this probably for 10 pips. It's possible. It's possible. Sorry, Charisse, I just seen this. I'm sorry, my love. Okay. Yeah, Tina, US 30, M1, very, very fast. Yeah, that's the reason why I like to go on M5, and I'll drop down to M1 to get a sniper entry. Oh no, honey, boo boo. Hold on a second. Who just said that? Looney. Canada in the house. Cook Canada in the house. You are not forgotten. You are loved. All right. Darnell, good morning. How significant is the RSI when using the bag technique? Ooh, so this is just my belief. Like, you should have at least 2 or 3 indicators that you're looking at for overall confluence. Really, you don't necessarily need the RSI. I've tested out AIRO without the RSI, and the bounce arrow go does work without the RSI being on your charts. The reason why I like it is because I trade indices, guys, and indices are my bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? So I like to know where, the RSI lies on the chart, because it's very, very important. Oh my goodness, you guys are going so fast. And I'm the only one here. It's okay. Therese, oh honey, hopefully that gets fixed. She says her Zoom's not working. Okay. Okay. I was asked, do you get in when the bounce arrow go is live and present? As you can see, like, it does happen pretty fast. Sometimes with like the Forex pairs, it'll go and shoot right up. Would I get into this trade, particularly on USD, JPY? No, it's a little too late. I would have loved to see that bounce arrow and then up go, right? Because we are in the direction of the trend and got in on that candle. So I would have gotten in that candle, because the zone below it, that's where I would have set my stop loss, is at the zone below it, the wick that goes into that zone. I would have set my stop loss there, and then I would have rode this beauty queen up, and it looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. Let's see here. So hopefully I answered your question, Denisha, regarding the bounce arrow go. Do I always hop into the trade if I see a bounce? And why is my Telegram still going off? I have no idea. We might have to, I don't know how to silence that. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I can't shut down Telegram. It is just annoying right now. Okay. Let's see. I should pick an entirely different date just to increase the confusion. I am on QOT. I don't have the zone. Okay. Yeah, Sharice, regarding the zones, it's per the broker, it can change, right? So the zones are painted differently per the broker. Okay, who asked me that? Valdez, you have a 49-inch monitor or a TV? I have a 49-inch monitor and I love it. I will try to figure out which monitor I actually bought. It is a Samsung, I think GH or GJ49 or something like that. I don't know, but it is beautiful. It is phenomenal. Oh, thanks, Looney Bear. Yeah, gold is melting. Thank you, Jesus. It's so cool. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. You guys are Oh, okay, Revo. I'm an advanced trader. So I look at the overall structure of the charts, and that's the reason why I took the gold trade. I had been watching gold for probably a good 30 minutes to an hour, so that's why I took the gold trade. Took the trade. Richard, so to answer your question, wow, guys, you guys are keeping this going. To answer your question, yes, I trade full time, but I also own businesses and I do have a life. And so full time, just to give you guys some perspective, mentality wise, you do not have to trade 9 to 5. You can literally find a trade setup in 30 minutes to a few hours and be done for the day. You feel me? Still watching that gold. TP on gold. Yeah, my TP on gold. I was just trying to catch 25 pips, but I'm already 40 pips in profit. So it's working in my favor. But I might see how far it goes. GA bag. Okay, Juan, what guys, when you guys put a pair for me to look at, I need, please put the chart that you're looking at. So if that's M15, M5, I need to know. So let's take a look at GJ. Oh my goodness. It's so crazy because I'm the only one here. So I'm trying to keep up with you guys' questions. Oh man. So let's look at GA. Wow. Okay, guys. It got stuck for a second. All right, let's see. Aw, I'm so sad because my system is freezing. This is a first in a while. Guys, just hang out with me for a second here. We are going like snail mail today, guys. My system is slowing down big time. So my VPS is just like, yeah, sorry. So much apologies. Okay, let's see. So I'm just going to read the comments. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jalan. We are going to take a look at that, but it looks like it's going super, super slow. Ooh. Ooh. Hold up. We're on an uptrend. Janisha, I actually use what I like to call the peekaboo technique that I developed to go on the lower time frames to make sure that there's no zones in the opposite direction of the trend, and as well as to get sniper entries. So just when you get the up arrow on the M15 chart, if the M5 or the M1 is starting to reverse, you hold. You don't get into the trade right away. You wait. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay. And Javon, I don't see an up arrow on GA, but that could really be a bounce arrow go on. Oh, I love you too, Janisha. Yeah, man, if GA gives us an up arrow, that would be a great bounce arrow go, because we are on an uptrend and there's so much room between us and the next zone that, yeah, we could definitely take that trade. But I didn't get alert. You do, Crystal? You see it? Where? I don't see it on mine. Aw. Wow, guys. And my system is, my VPS is going super, super slow. I apologize, guys. Okay, and because of it. So 2 candles ago, Marquita, the AIRO came in, yeah? Just different. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you have, so I use Envy. I love Envy. It's an A-rated broker. It's phenomenal. It's the saucy sauce. Very low commissions, very low spreads, and I enjoy it thoroughly. Wouldn't go back to using anything else, at least for right now. Okay, revote. So, coupled with my own personal life and computer issues that I've recently had, I switched. I still have my Mac. The Peekaboo video is on my Mac, and I just need to get back in there. And I apologize, guys. You know, when life happens to you, sometimes you have to take a break, right? It's kind of like me being in a boxing ring and I'm getting punched, and they thought I had a TKO, right? My opponent punched me down. They thought it was a TKO, but I was able to bounce up and get up and try again. So that's the only reason why the Peekaboo technique video hasn't been released yet, because life has just been punching me really, really hard. And I want to apologize, but you know what? That's the reason why I got up this morning and thought to be on this call. Because my emotions were about to get to me, and I thought of you guys. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being willing to learn. So I love you very much. And I promise you, when I can get my mind together, I'll get back on my Mac and I'll finish that video for you guys. Because it's not going to be a long video. It'll probably be like a 5 to 10 minute video, but it'll definitely help you out. Just remember to go down to lower time frames and make sure that no zone in the opposite direction has popped up, and make sure that the trend is not reversing on lower time frames, and you'll be fine. I know everybody's waiting, Rebo. And I'm excited to share it with you because it literally has saved so many people from losing money using the Peekaboo technique on AIRO. I appreciate you. Okay, possible M4 on GJ, M15. Whoa, hold up. Okay, hold up. Let's go ahead and take a look at our beauty queen, GJ. See what's got going on. If you guys are already in the GA trade, I can't really get in because I can't see the trend. It's like, it's not allowing me to zoom in. I don't have an up arrow for myself on GA. So I apologize, guys. I'm not taking the trade right now on GA because I don't know why it's not showing for me and why it's not going to my M15. Come on, GA. So in the meantime, while that is kind of simmering, I'm gonna go and look at our beautiful beloved GJ. I got an alert. What was the alert? Sell on US 30. Okay, I might take a look at it. I do have my alerts on M1 on the indices because they've been really moving really funky today. So that's, if anybody's confused about that, that's why. Let's open this up. Okay, so yes, the M is forming. If you want to take a counter trend trade on GJ, you're welcome to go ahead and do that. But for me, I'm not, because we're in an overall upward trend. And I would fear that it might go up a little bit more before it comes down to like do a retracement. But that's just me. That's just me. If this is a strong upward trend on the M15, I'm not happy taking a counter trend on this right now. That's just me. I'm going to go to my questions. Oh, so Alexander says, are you trading on the M1 chart? Yeah, on my indices today because they're moving funky. So when you trade, like religiously trade indices or G pairs or E pairs or whatever you choose to focus your energy on, you'll start to notice certain patterns in the market. And then that's when you make sure that you don't trade them. you don't trade them the same way the next day if they do something silly. And that's what my indices are doing today. They're being goofy. Angela, I am not using AIRO 4, not yet. Oh, so I answered that live. I'm trying to get through you guys' questions. What is the chart on the bottom of your screen? Oh, James, that's just the RSI. That's just another indicator. Helps keep me, in line. I use it to make sure that a pair is not overbought or oversold. That's all. Seeing a lot of M1, you prefer that. Okay. Once again, I think Nicholas, I answered this earlier, but I'm actually just trading M1 on the indices because they're moving funky today. That's all. I prefer M5 all day, every day. Can you explain how you scalp the M1 charts? What starts or techniques? Okay, Claudio, when I'm using the M1 scalping method on indices, what I'm doing is I'm just using bounce arrow go. That's it. I'm looking at the overall trend on the M1 chart only. Okay. And I'm using the bounce arrow go. That's it. So hopefully that helps you when, especially when the indices are moving the way that they are moving today. Okay. Sometimes I feel as if I'm missing. Okay. I already answered that. Yeah, I think I answered this earlier, but just to let you know, I study the overall charts on the higher time frames and lower time frames. I'm refining myself as a trader. I've always been a scalper, but I'm trying to learn how to hold trades a lot longer. As you can see, I'm still in that gold trade. I'm going to see how much is going to melt. So thanks for asking, hun. My favorite strategy, Milton, is bounce arrow go. No joke. I can't emphasize that enough. Like that is definitely, oh, we got to learn. I don't know what for, but we'll take a look at it when it pops up, hopefully. But that is my number one. That's number one video on AIRO in the back office. That is the saucy sauce. That's what I love. Bounce arrow go. Money zone time frame, guys. That is 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or midnight to noon on Central Standard Time, or and I apologize for anybody who is out of the States or out of Canada. I'm just saying what I know off the top of my head. So you guys are going to have to look up to make sure it correlates with the time zone that you're in. But also for Mountain Standard Time, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. money zone, and then 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. money zone for Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully that answers your question. Why do I like to trade GJ? It just moves. It is definitely a trading pair, and it moves really nicely. It moves really nicely. It's a little bit more, in my personal opinion, a little bit more. I don't know if volatility is the right word, but it has more movement throughout the day. Cleaner entries, in my personal opinion. So that's just it. Let's see here. Okay, thank you. I got leash. Okay, thank you. I just got notified publisher. Portia, I apologize. You're gonna have to rephrase your question because it did not come through. I have no idea what you're referring to. As far as the retest, I would have to look at what you're looking at in order to help you out. Yes, position size are definitely based on account size. Mm-hmm. MITP and SL. Do you guys see that gold? It's just melting. I'm so happy. I'm so happy on this trade. That was fantastic. Oh, shoot. The music is interfering and cutting your voice in and out. Okay. Is everybody having the same issues with not hearing me very clearly? Go ahead and put, okay. So music is fine. I love you. Thank you. So, David, it could be your internet that's going crazy. Yeah, you would have to hit me up on my DMs to go through the whole AMAs. I'm not going to go through that right now. We're trying to look for trades, guys. I don't know about y'all, but yeah. You know what? I apologize, Crystal. There are so many like, questions, just journal questions in the Q&A, and I'm trying, I told you guys to try to put them in the chat, but I'm starting to like the Q&A a little bit better because then I can go through and check mark everything that I have answered. So go ahead and just drop your questions in the Q&A box because I can't monitor both of them, and it's easier to see that I've actually answered your question. So Cat Chef, I don't know if we missed that. I'm not going to look at Cat Chef because you didn't give me a time frame. Okay. So when you guys tell me to look at a certain pair, I need a time frame. M5, M15, H1. I got you. Yeah, Janisha, I did share with everybody that life has kind of hit me between the eyes and really bruised me up really, really bad. So when I get the peekaboo technique going, anybody who had DM'd me, join the wolf pack on Telegram, will get it first, and then everybody else after that. What are the settings you are used for RSI? So settings for RSI, very, very simple. It's the default of 14 with the settings of 25, 30, 50, 65, 70, and 90. I even threw in a 10 in there, and I'll throw that in the chat in just a second here after I answer all your questions. Oh, Marquita, yeah. My Wolfpack group is definitely a secluded Telegram group. But if you want to join and you send me a personal DM and I have actual documentation that you want to be a part of that group, I have no problem because I'm going to start being a way more active with my Wolfpack alpha males and alpha females who are really trying to master this. So you're welcome to DM me at join the Wolfpack on Telegram. I love sniping, but it isn't more volatile in trade indices. Trading indices on what is it more likely to change direction? Trayvon. So being a sniper trader, that's why I do love M5. On M1, yes, can it reverse? Absolutely. But especially when the indices are trending, it'll give you that sniper entry, and then you'll just confirm it with the M5 to make sure that it's going to continue the trend, and you can hold that Bitcoin for a long time. Josh says the Euro pairs are drunk. I don't know. I don't really trade Euro pairs. That's funny. That's funny. That's kind of how I was seeing my indices act today. I mean, they're just not doing what I want them to do today. Yeah, what I'll do, Fatwa, I will go ahead and drop my personal DM in the chat box. So you guys can DM me on Telegram, and as long as I have document that you've actually asked to be a part of the Wolfpack, I will then add you, okay? But I will not add anyone who has not been, who is not asked to be added. So And also if you guys, oh shoot, I just sent that to Looney. Sorry, Looney. For anyone who wants the peekaboo technique video, once it is done, I promise you, I will, you DM me on Telegram. Once it's done, I promise you, I will send you the link or send you the video and allow you guys to watch it. It's pretty fire. It's it's cool because I believe it was Jason who said he's one of the coaches, and he said he calls my peekaboo technique peekaboo because that's all he ever sees. It's just blue across the board, which has made me giggle because I think it's so cute. You got it, King, man. Just DM me on Telegram. And I apologize, guys, because I have been a little MA. I had to take a timeout for myself because life has literally knocked me senseless this past few weeks. So I'm sure life thought it had a TKO. They thought it won the game, but I bounced back up and have been blessed through prayer and the encouragement of friends and beautiful people like you guys to keep pushing. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go through here just to see if you guys dropped anything in the chat. Do you have a new question? We are not getting any alerts just yet, so just hang tight. Okay, yeah, Valdez, just hit me up on Telegram, my love, and let me know. Okay. Oh, Fatwa, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for all your love and support, guys. I mean, when I get on here and you guys are excited to see me, trust me, I'm way more excited to see you. Trust me when I say that. You guys definitely, if you can't hear it through my voice, you bring a smile to my face and try not to get emotional, but you guys really do fuel my fire. So thank you for being here, because Forex is a tool that you guys can use to build your dreams. It is the tool that you can use to pay off debt. It is the tool that you can use to invest in businesses and to help people out and do great things in the world. Like one of the organizations that I support is Operation Underground Railroad, and they rescue kids from trafficking. So you guys can use this tool to really just design a life that you never even thought was possible, and it definitely, once you've gained the skill and mastered your thought life, this could be the one thing that really is just such a huge blessing for you. Depending on what this UJ does, I'm going to go ahead and minimize the screen. We might get in for a few pips, but we'll see. Because it looks like it's reversing a little bit. I would like to see it come down, touch this moving average, and then go up if at all possible. And then I would hop into that trade at least for 10 pips. What are my indices doing? Anything fun? Oh, ooh, US 30. US 30 is going up. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Dangy duty. Let's see. Oh man, see, and you wouldn't really have gotten that bounce or go on US 30. That's the only sad part about that is going up. We could have probably cut it for a couple of pips, but once it starts moving, it starts moving. What I like to see is US 30 come down just a little bit, maybe retest this moving average and then go up before we hop into that trade. Because if you guys can see on my RSI, it is showing overbought pretty nicely. Ooh, S&P is going up too. And Naz, the middle brother, is just doing whatever he wants to do. Oh no. US 30 is going. This is fun, guys. I love seeing this kind of stuff. Shoot, Angela, if you catch a trend, you can actually hold that trade for like especially at the beginning of the week, you can hold that trade for oh gosh, days, if not weeks. I know some people have gotten into trades weeks ago and have been holding that trade. So it really is about preference, right? The more and more you trade, the better it's going to be for you, because then you're going to start to see certain things in the market actually take place and happen. Yeah, Scott, just DM me, my love. Just DM me. What is your Telegram name? Telegram name, Pedro, is Join the Wolf Pack. Join the Wolf Pack. That's how you're going to find me. Okay, so gold bounce from the moving average. Let's check this out. It did. Doesn't mean that it can't go smashing through it though. I'm already in profit, so I'm not getting out that trade. I do like what US 30 is doing. Golly, we would have been in some pippage. Oh, Janisha, thank you, my love. Appreciate the feedback. If you guys are getting any notifications, please do not hesitate to drop them in the Q&A or chat box so I can take a look at it, as long as you have the chart time frame. I'd be very gracious to you. Hendrik, I appreciate that personal note that you've actually sent to me, and I'm sending love, joy, and kindness and appreciation your way. I can't say thank you enough. I appreciate you. Tori, I've already dropped it in the chat, but I'll drop it again. You can reach me in Telegram at Join the Wolf Pack. Let's see here. We're just going through the questions, guys. Someone asked if I use Amy's gearbox settings. Currently, right now, I'm testing Neo, and I really do love variable, especially when my indices are trending. I use variable on indices. So no, I don't use Amy's settings, but I would love to know what she does, because I heard that she has great results. Guys, our EAs are fire. Like literally, you're looking at software, AI software that has been developed by traders who have been trading for, several years to decades. So I would definitely, if you haven't gotten onto the EAs, I would definitely get into an EA and test it out for yourself. Look at S&P and US 30 doing its thing. If I wasn't answering all these questions, I would have already gotten in this trade. Because it's trending upward. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Someone asked me to show you the gold trade and why I took the gold trade. That would have to be a personal coaching call. Yeah, that's like an advanced technique that we're focusing on AIRO, and it's the simplicity of creating profitable forex traders all around the world. So I'm not going to go into my gold strategy and how and why I took it. What do you think about using the fib tool with the RSI? Heck yeah, man. Charisse, yeah. RSI and fib. Wee, baby. Yeah, that's like, that's gold. Yeah. RSI, I do love my fibs. I do love my fibs, especially when I'm on a retracement. Like, I may look at the high of the day and the low of the day on US 30 and see if it tops out during the Asian session and take a retracement trade. We'll see, especially due to the fact that it didn't get in when I started to see this trade develop on the M1. And this is why I say, scalping on the M1 can be very profitable, guys. It can be very profitable. Because we would have already been, I don't even know how many pips that would have been. I mean, even test that out. Take note of that. Okay, why is my tool not working? Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. Okay, what do we have alert for? NAS won by, NAS went up too. Wonder what it's doing on the M5, peoples. This may be a beautiful setup. Let's see here. So, come on. Woo-wee. On US 30, we've already been 915 pips in profit if we would have taken that bounce on the M1. So can you guys see why sometimes I will scalp on the M1? That's beautiful. I know it is creeping back up, and in just a second here, if it doesn't continue to go down, because it's retesting that moving average on my M15, if it doesn't go down, I'll close out the trade and profit. My strategy for gold really can be the bounce or go. However, with gold, I have other strategies that I work with that are advanced strategies, and you would just have to do a one-on-one coaching with me in order to find that out. Do you ever use trailing? Yes, Chris, I do. I use trailing stop losses currently right now because I am requested and required not to show my screen. I haven't done a trailing stop loss, but my trailing stop actually would have been at 25 pips because that's all I was trying to go for anyways. So yeah, Sharice, RSI is just a one area of confluence. Guys, if you guys have actual trades that we can look at, I would love that. RSI is just a point of confluence to build up your confidence in your trading. Okay, so don't just use one thing and say, oh, that's all she wrote, right? You want to look at the RSI and look at your AIRO and make sure that you have a better chance of winning that trade. That's all that RSI is for. So oil, US oil on M5, let's take a look at that. Let's see here. Come on. Give the people what they're asking for, AIRO. VPS is slowing down again, guys. I apologize. Yeah, Hendrik. Knowing what I know, gold pays me every single day. So thank you for getting excited, because once I had learned what I've learned, it definitely has been a game changer. M5. Okay, M5. It's the same concept, Jerica, on US oil M5, bounce AIRO go. Okay, so let's take a look at that. I'm going to go ahead and blow this chart up so you guys can see it a little clearly. All right, so what you do is you zoom out, you look at the overall trend. Okay, currently right now we're in a downtrend, so we're looking for a down arrow. Using my peekaboo technique though, you would see that this down arrow may have not been in your best interest. You probably would have just caught it for how many pips was that on the US oil? And it may still continue to go down, who knows? But on this, you would have got in somewhere around here. See, guys, there's not a lot of wiggle room between you and the next zone. So I on the M5, I would have waited. I would have just waited because yeah, is that a bounce or go? It definitely is, but there's not a lot of momentum or room to the downside. So I would have waited. Charles, my Telegram group is actually a private group, and you have to DM me in order to be invited in to the wolf pack. That's probably why you can't find us. Gold one, and by doing a mini retracement. Yeah. And you can see I'm up 54. So I think it's going to melt a little bit more. Got you, Jerica. Got you, boo. Euro USD on M15. Wow, guys. Thank you, guys. Sorry, you guys who put it in the chat, and I did say it's okay to put it in Q&A just so that I can mark it off as being. So what was it? Euro USD? Euro USD. And just to elaborate, I mean, someone asked about the trailing stop. Look, any trade not lost is won, you know, in my opinion. So any trade not taken and not lost is won because you didn't lose any money. And any trade using a trailing stop loss is won regardless, you know, because you're already up money. And if you use a trailing stop, you're not losing any money either. Where's my euro? Right there. Golly, chart window. Sorry, guys, I don't like to put too many charts on my AIRO because I've just been having too many VPS issues. And so I can't wait till version 4 comes out because it's going to be the saucy sauce. It's going to allow us to put AIRO on one chart and a whole bunch of charts. So we're going to be in the game. M15. No, that is a no-go on M15 on the euro. So you got to bounce, arrow, go, but it's in the opposite direction of the trend. If you guys look at the trend is an uptrend. It is not a down. Oh, never mind. I'm lying to you. Okay. That's why you got to zoom out. Okay. It was just stuck. It was just stuck. So let's look at that real quick. Let's go in and measure from the next zone from the bounce. And I don't think this was a trade that we would take because it looks too close to the zone right away. But could it play out in our favor? It's possible because it is a downward trend. If we got in on this, let's see here. It's only 16 pips. Go down to M5, see what's doing on M5. What are you doing, Euro, USD? I love your energy too, Crystal. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so you can see on the M5, it's testing that 200 moving average. Yeah, guys, I'm not confident in that trade. I like taking trades where I'm way more confident, and that is not giving me the confidence. Now, I'm not telling you you can't take it. I personally wouldn't take it. That's just me. Okay. That is just me. So I'm dropping down the lower time frames. I mean, it's looking good to the downside because we got all those resistance. As you can see, a resistance zone. This is a part of my peekaboo technique. A resistance zone shows up at that moving average on the M5, right? So this is where the white line goes. And it's showing a lot of pressure here. So could it potentially break? Yes. It could potentially actually reverse on you. So that's the reason why I don't like this trade. But also there's this resistance zone. Could it go down? Yes. But when you're having too many questions, like, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Just don't take the trade. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll go ahead and shorten that one. We'll see how that would have laid out. Actually, if you guys want to monitor the Euro USD, please do. I'm going to close out that window because I'm still looking at my indices and my gold, trying to see what the world they're doing. Because if I need to get out of that gold trade, I will. US oil still is ranging. I don't like that at all. Because there's no clear direction on US oil. So I'm going to close that down. Jerica, the white line is definitely the 200 moving average. Absolutely. Oh, that is way too close. No, get out of there. Kind of liking what the S&P doing. Dun, dun, dun. We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness. Let's look on the M5. What did you do on the M5? Guys, this has potential. US 30 and S&P have potential to go to the upside. Will we take it? I don't know. To be determined. Oh, okay. Euro USD, from what I could tell when we were looking at it, was a downtrend. You gotta go into the time zone that you're looking at. And so like if you're trading on the M5, you just zoom out, make sure that you see more reds than greens, and that's a downtrend. If you see more greens than reds, that's an uptrend. Very, very simple. Okay. So you got to trade within the time zone that you're trading. You got to look at the trend of where you're at in the time zone. I mean, when you're a swing trader, you look at the higher time frames to, see what the overall trend is there. But if you're just going to be trading in an M15 or M5, I would say pay attention to what the storyline is in that time frame. Okay. That's just been me. That's been my happy spot. Just so you know. Oh, Hendrix, I love you. So I will make a promise to you guys that I will dedicate myself to going into my telegrams today for any of you guys that have asked to be a part of my exclusive group. And I will add you accordingly. Okay. I love you all. Thank you so much. Sherelle, I'm going to here. You know what? Oh, shoot. I'll go ahead and drop my Telegram name in the chat in just a second here. Lexi, I miss you too, baby. Oh, you guys gotta bring tears to my eyes. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so I'm a very emotional person. I love all these beautiful messages you guys are sending me today. Literally, you're the reason why I'm here. So thank you for being here. Yeah, David, zoom all the way out in the particular time zone that you're trading in to see the overall trend. And if you have a bounce arrow go in that chart, if it's the minute chart, if it's the H1, whatever, you can actually take that trade. However, I do want to caution you. If you're on higher time frames and you take the trade, you definitely want to put a 0.01, especially if you have a small account size, because you can see a lot of drawdown because the trend can actually reverse for a minute before going the direction of that bounce arrow go. That's why you want to continue to refine yourself as a beautiful diamond by going through the fiery flames of the AIRO trading sessions that are trading videos that are in the back office, and refining yourself as a diamond so you can shine in these markets. David, okay. Once again, put it in the chat, Telegram. D is join the Wolf Pack. The group is called Wolfpack on FX. And oh, Gloria, I love you, girl. Thank you. Miss you too. Yeah, you can DM me on join the Wolfpack on FX. Join the Wolfpack on Telegram. And if you guys really want to be a part of Wolfpack on FX, God willing, soon I will be very active and live in that group. We do share a couple tips, but I'm hoping to have more of an hour or two of an Asian trading session, even though it's not always smiled upon because there's not a lot of money in the Asian session. Sometimes my indices do trend during that time. So I showed my group of friends of alpha females and males how they can literally earn a decent income during the Asian time frame when the indices are trending during the Asian session. And so in I think it was only an hour and a half, 2 hours, I was able to earn what most people earn in 1 day's worth of work. In some cases in 2 days worth of work in just an hour and a half to 2 hours of trading Asian session. So anything is possible. Yeah, David, that's the reason why peekaboo strategy is so important. There's a lot of fake outs in the market, especially when you have one day that is, EU is dropping. Okay, let's take a look at that. Do you have a time frame that you're looking at, Isaiah? And you can see my goal is dropping, y'all. 77 pips in profit. So I was holding on to it. I would have closed that out if I thought it was going to go back up. Now, could it go back up in 2 seconds flat? Yes. But I am just going to hold it because I've kind of been watching it for a few hours. So I'm going to hold on to that trade. So let's put this on the M15. You said EU is dropping. Okay, so we already went over this. Let me go ahead and blow up EU so you guys can see it. There's not a lot of wiggle room to the next zone, okay? Could you have taken it and been in profit? Yes, probably like a pip or two, but there's just not enough room for me to feel confident about this trade. That's the reason why you want to, first you'll go and you'll zoom out. You're in, I love that. Yeah, Isaiah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm glad that you're 8 pips in profit. For me, I don't take risky trades. That's just me, right? Is this the bounce arrow go? Yes, it is, because it is. We are on a downtrend. We got the bounce and we got the arrow, right? If you were using my peekaboo technique and you waited for that second candle to retrace where it did, I could see why you would be 8 pips in profit. I can see that. Oh, that's awesome. You grabbed 15 pips. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, that probably would have been a trade where we could have caught like 10 pips and then got out of the trade. I'm not, if I don't see 20 pips wiggle room between the candle and the next zone, this is what I've seen, Isaiah, is that I've actually seen it go against me multiple times, right? If there's not enough wiggle room. So I would see how it plays out. You're already 8 pips in profit. You might want to go to 10 to 15 and then get out. But it's completely up to you, or at least take most of your chips off the board if you have like a higher lot size. Okay, let's look at the Q&A. But yeah, calling that oh, love you, Isaiah. Calling that trade, I wouldn't have felt confident of calling. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? I just closed on my arrow. Calling that trade, the EU trade, I just wasn't confident enough to call it out. That's why I said if you wanted to take it, it was a true bounce arrow go, you're welcome to. But for me, I just, I trade indices, so and gold and crypto. So it wasn't one that I was really confident in taking. Ooh, I heard a boom. Did anybody get an alert? Yeah, Janisha, it might be getting my 200 MA on the gold, but I promise you, that's why I'm holding, because I think it might melt even further, but we'll see. I'm just holding on to this trade. I might even put my stop loss at 50 pips. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. Yes, Hendrik, I love trading Bitcoin. So just to explain, guys, why Bitcoin really moves during the 2/3 of the Asian session, and it's really when Asian session crosses over to London session, is because over there in Europe, they caught the wave of the Bitcoin and they love trading it. And so that's why it moves so nicely during London session and Asian session crossover. Yeah, Looney, if you haven't heard what I shared with everybody, the reason why I haven't actually answered any of my DMs on Telegram, and I will get back to everyone, especially if you're asking about the peekaboo technique video. I just need to finish that. And if I have time today, I definitely will. But life just, unfortunately knocked me in between the eyes, and it thought it had me, but God's greater than my problems. So, I got back and I tried again, just like Alicia Keys. I don't know if you guys are fans of Alicia Keys, but she goes, at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up, try again. That's exactly what I did. Pick yourself up and try again, try again. And I did, because I remembered y'all. And I said, you know what? I got to be with my family. They need some guidance and direction. They need to see that 4X is possible, that you can win in these markets. Yep. Jahan, if gold keeps melting, I will still hold that sucker. After this call, I may use a trailing stop loss though, because gold sometimes will actually reverse real quick, and it'll catch you off guard. So I just haven't used a trailing stop because we're not really supposed to show any of our live accounts on our trading calls. So that's the only reason why you guys don't see a trailing stop, because I can't trail the stop loss right now because I can't show when I'm earning and making. I would like to be that too. Yeah, Amber. Hey, girl, hit me up. DM. Anybody who has to be a part of the Wolfpack, I will definitely add you today. I will go through my DMs and add you today on Wolfpack on FX and Telegram. If you send me a personal DM and I have record that you asked to be a part of Wolfpack on FX, I got you 100%. So I'm gonna be dropping some gold nuggets up in there. Hendrix, yeah, I can sing too, actually. If my uncle was correct, my cousins are CC and BB Winans. So every time we go together and we get together as a family, it's so funny because it's like going to the Dove Awards and all my family can sing. It's insane. It's insane. Okay, so what exactly is a trailing stop loss? Basically, Jerica, all that is what you'll do. Like, for example, on my gold trade right now, let's say the price was 1,500 and I'm on a short. That means I'm selling on gold, right? And I want to put my stop loss at 25 pips so that I secure at least a portion of the bag that already is in profit. I would set my stop loss to 1475 so that I can collect those pips, right? So basically what happens is, no matter what happens to this gold trade, whether it goes up or down, I'm still in profit. That's why trailing stop losses are so powerful, because even if it were to, in like a split second, let's say news hits and, everybody goes, oh, I'm going to go buy gold and I'm going to sell with a trailing stop loss, it'll just take me out of the trade, but take me out of trade in profit. I just won't secure as much profit as I have right now with 68 pips. You know, if I went to set a trailing stop loss at 25 pips, right? So I would just be securing 25 pips of profit. That's all. And you can always move it. I don't know if you've ever seen Nathan do this, but you can always move it, the stop loss line up or down manually while you're trading on AIRO through MT4. So hopefully that helps. Okay. Which, oh man, I did it again. I'm just loving like shutting down my AIRO, right? I'm trying to get out of that Euro USD because nah. Oh my goodness. CD, you're welcome to join me in Wolfpack on FX. Yeah, just DM me personally at join the Wolfpack on Telegram. That's my Telegram name, join the Wolfpack. And as long as I have a personal note from you, so I have proof that you sent me a request to add you, I got you. Yes, Erica. So once the trade is in profit, you set your stop loss above the entry. That is correct. So you can secure a portion of that bag. That is so true. And, you know, one of the things I do teach on with my group is that, you know, even when you set the stop loss, let's say, for example, you know, I'm up 60 pips and I set the stop loss at 25 pips, right, in profit. Yeah, would I have preferred to have the 60 pips in profit? Absolutely, right? But when pairs are so volatile, I'd rather be up in profit regardless and be stopped out at a profit. And if it decides to go ahead and continue to keep melting, I can always get back in the trade, right? I can always get back in the trade. So it's trailing stops are phenomenal. Yeah, you can use trailing stops, Claudio, on Forex pairs or anything you're trading, actually. And how many pips do you set it for? Whatever you're comfortable for. So I always, like on my indices, like earlier before the call, I was in a US 30 trade and I thought it was going to melt. And so it did. It started melting and I was up, oh gosh, almost 100 pips. And I set my stop loss, though, to cover the commissions. And it hit my stop loss and took me out of the trade, but I didn't lose any money. So that's where I should have actually got in on a buy, to be honest with you, because I did see it. That's what I'm talking about, Cove. Aaliyah, she is the saucy sauce of the R&B generation in the 90s. I love her. Love her. May she rest in peace. She was such a beautiful soul. Guys, if you guys have any trades, please, I do not I will not hesitate to look at them. I can't put all the charts on my VPS because it does lock up. As you can see, I've been trying to get out of this chart on EU for a minute now, and it just kind of locked up my screen. Okay. Oh, you're back at it again, guys. Oh man, I shut down my S&P. No way. Oh, no bueno. No bueno. Hold on, I'm seeing something on UJ. What's going on, UJ? Hold up, guys. We might have a trade raw her. UJ, what you got for me? 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 What you got? You got a downward trend. You got a downward trend on UJ. So I wouldn't take that trade. So you're saying NZD USD? Can you give me a time frame to look at, my love, Sherelle? Come on, gold. Just melt for me. Show these people what you got. Ooh, US 30 is doing its thing. I might get into a US 30. As I might get into US 30 on a 0.01. Not gonna lie to you. Why would I lie to you, people? Would I lie to you? And NAS is going up too. Oh, y'all hurt my soul. Now, how far I think it's gonna go, I don't know, because US 30 is playing around. Look at that. Look at that. I could drop down to M1. It has more momentum to the upside, so I might get on a buy, but I'm holding. I'm holding. NU, okay. New Zealand 15 chart window. I hope we don't miss this US 30. Hold up. Yeah, okay. See? You see my peekaboo technique? It was on the indices too, guys. Templates, load. And let's put this little beauty queen on M15 like Sherelle asked us to. Okay, Sherelle, you're calling this a little late. But let's see. Let's zoom out and see what the overall trend is because that, yeah, hold up. Why is it being funky? Let me blow this up a little bit. Okay, so then we got Ethereum, 15-minute chart. Isaiah, is that correct? Is that what you wanted to look at? Yeah, okay. Give me a second here, hon. Yeah, so Sherelle, man, if you would have called this when the actual notification happened, what, that was almost close to an hour ago, we could have taken this trade and been some good pippage. Because this was a downtrend. And that was a bag entry too. But we were late. So let's close this chart out and look at GBP Chef, you said. Oh man, what's going on here? US 30, what you got? Okay, I'm gonna go into a buy. I'm gonna go into a buy on US 30. Hold on a second. Ooh, go down a little bit. Go down a little bit so I can get in. Oh, come on, US 30. Go down for me just a little bit, Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna get in. I'm gonna take it for a couple pips and we're gonna see. So because there's more momentum to the upside. So I think it has potential to go a little bit higher for US 30. So we'll see what happens. Matter of fact, I might have to open up my terminal because I can't, yeah, EJ, babe. EJ, okay. EJ on 15 chart window. Template, load. Oh, we did get a sell, but look, it's going into a zone. Could that be a potential bank induction and go up? Because we have a very strong trend to the upside. Look, we're already in profit on US 30. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. How many pips we gonna take US 34, guys? 50 pips and dip, 100 pips and dip. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Okay. Yeah, so that might be a bank induction, but there's not a lot of wiggle room to the upside. So I don't know about that trade on UJ. Let me look at the Q&A, see if there's any other pairs. Yeah, CD, I can sing. Thank you, my love. It's been a blessing from God. All right. See how that it tested the moving average? Might get out of this trade though and profit because It's playing around on me. It's playing. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. Okay. What you got for me, US 30? What you gonna do? $4 in profit. Sorry, guys. I had to show me my profit screen because I need to actually get out of this trade, to be honest with you. I don't like the ranging. I don't like when it does that. I just like it to shoot up and never come down. But it does have more momentum to the upside. So that's the only reason why I'm holding a little longer. Yeah, Rashard. Yeah. US 30 with proper risk management and tools like AIRO. Life is good in the hood, man. Life is good in the hood. Okay, US 30, what you doing? What you doing? Yeah, baby. Y'all see that? What is that? 61 pips in profit. I'm gonna hold on to it a little while longer because there's more momentum to the upside. But I might get out of this because it's been going up and pushing up for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool to take a couple pips and dip, you know? So once it goes back up, I might not hold it too much longer. Let's see what it's doing on M5, because that's where I like to be, is on M5 to show me like the overall trend. And I do show more momentum to the upside, which is good. AUD USD. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, let me get out of this trade on US 30. Let's see here. Or we'll just hold it. AUD USD, babe. Let's do that. AUD. Okay. AUD USD chart window. Yeah, that's not a bounce arrow go that I would like to take right off the bat, just because of where it's at. But let's see here. You said on the M5, babe? Okay, let's look. Oh, why is it doing this to me? M5. Come on. That could be a potential reversal, but I didn't get a bounce arrow go. Did you get a Janisha, did you get a up arrow on M5 on AUD USD? Thank you, Charles. I will reach out to you sometime today. Oh, I'll show you in just a second here is how to put in a trailing stop in just a second, guys. Yeah, I'm not liking what US 30 is doing right now. So we might end up popping out of the trade with a small loss. We'll see. And I was already up some pips. I should have just pipped and dipped because it wasn't a true bounce arrow go. It was just something I was trying to scalp real quick. Do you ever just trade zone to zone, support to resistance? Yes. Sometimes I do, especially when I am scalping. GBP chef on M15. Wow. Okay, guys, give me a second here. GBP chef, what's going on? Chart window. Oh, y'all see that? My US 30 just spiked up. Go US 30, go. Good deal. I'm gonna get out of that trade. We'll see. We'll see. Someone said GBP chef. Oh, you're on the M15. That's why. Okay. Wow. AIRO, work with me, my love. Work with me. Yeah, is that a bounce AIRO go? If you got in that trade, good for you. I don't know because I need to fully zoom out. Yep, it's uptrend. Let's see what it's doing lower time frame. See if we can get a sniper entry on this, guys. Take it for maybe 5 or 10 pips. Oh, see, do you see how beautiful it played out on the M5? Look how quickly that bounced. You would have been in some cool profit right there. Yeah, you could take it, but I wouldn't take it. I would probably take it maybe to the zone or maybe halfway to the zone. I'm not taking it because it is a true bounce. And let's see how many pips we got to the next zone on this candle. Oh, guys, well, shoot, that might be a trade. If you want to take it, you can take it because it was a true bounce on the M15. And I don't see a reversal, but just know that it could reverse a little bit, come back, test this moving average, and then go back up. So if you're okay with the drawdown, more power to you. Go US 30. What you doing? GBB Chef. Yes, that's what we were on. I already answered your guys' questions there. Thank you so much for that information. If you want to take that trade, you're welcome to. It is a true bounce AIRO go. There could be a reversal in the trend for a moment in time, or it can just go straight up and, knock out that resistance zone. Who knows? I just personally would not take it. That's just me. Oh, Janisha, so you were asking zone to zone. You're talking about when you see a little bit of consolidation. Do you take it? Oh, which reminds me, because if you guys look here on G Chef, right? If you guys can see here, and let me see if I can draw a line. I don't know if you guys can see this line here that I'm drawing. You see that purple line I just draw? You see how there's resistance there? Well, it was ranging right there. So this is why I would not get in the trade right away, because it was ranging right there, and I don't like to see ranging. And my US 30 is being so nice to me today. Thank you, S30. I appreciate the pippage. Let's go. I get out of it though, guys, because I haven't been looking at the chart. You would like to answer this question? Okay, you know what? Let's do this because I'm answering a lot of general questions, and I kind of want to show you a trailing stop on US 30 because it is so volatile. I don't like taking chances on it. So, oh, see, AUD/USD might be going up. I'm gonna close out US. Yep. Okay. So for a trailing stop on US 30, basically what you can do, there's a couple ways you can do it actually, but my price entry point was 32543.77. If I were to set a trailing stop above that to cover the commissions, yeah, I think that would be it. Trailing stop. Well, hold a second. I mean, I'm just looking at my numbers, guys. So it actually put it on the line. Why? I don't know. So we might have to increase that. Hold on just a second here. Trailing stop. So stop loss, let's say 325. Would that be 4477? Yeah. Close. Oh no, what did I do? Oh no. I closed out in profit, guys. I don't know what I just did. I was looking at the numbers and I don't know if I typed something correctly, so I might have typed it incorrectly. But basically, your trailing stop would have been up here, and you could have just kept writing it, dang it. I'm trying to teach this and I'm in the middle of trades. Well, I could do it with gold. So let's try it with gold. So with gold, I'm going to put the trailing stop at 1728.35 or 1726.50. I can do it either way. So let's do that. 1726.50. Modify, right? I'm so mad that I'm teaching trailing stops. See, do you see how the stop loss, it will secure this amount of money for me, no matter what happens to the trade, right? And if I want to bring it down further, I can. If I want to put it right on my entry, I can. I can put it wherever I want and then just ride the trade. So now I don't care what happens to this trade because it can go up or down, right? And I'm still in profit. It makes sense to everyone? So hopefully that helps. Now I'm mad because I would have been some mad pippage on US 30, trying to teach you guys trailing stops. Shoot. So yeah, you can do a whole bunch of cool things with Forex, you know. But now I don't have to worry if this actually, let's say for example, it spikes up, tries to take everybody out here, right? I will lose no money. I will gain money because I set my stop loss to secure at least half the bag. So hopefully that helps. Oh, I'm super sad on the US 30 thing, guys. I don't know what I hit. It happens to the best of us. All right, let's see here. Going to the questions. I'm gonna see if you guys have any trades going on in the question section. USD 15 sell, CAD Chef 15 long. Okay, let's look at those now that I've secured the bag on gold. I'm still bent. I'm still a little hurt on the US 30 because it still would have been rising. Oh man, you know, you win some, you lose some, right? Oh goodness. Oh, it might go hit my trailing stop right on the gold. You guys see this? It's like as if it knew that I hit the stop loss and set it. So I don't know. I might get out of that trade just because I like the fact that I'm in gold profit. Let's see here. CAD Chef charts. I did you let's see here. This is on M15. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's a true bounce arrow go. Let's see what it's doing on the lower time frames real quick. And let me see and make sure that the overall trend is in that direction though on the M15 real quick. See how on the lower time frames it's starting to retrace back. It might just be retesting the moving average. M15, we're gonna go ahead and yeah, wow. That is surely on an upward trend. And let's make sure that we have enough pip movement to the next zone. We got in. We don't have 20 pips. So that's one of the things that Nathan says you must have when you're taking a trade is 20 pips in profit. Could you take this for a 5 pip move? Yes. Could you take it for a 10 pip move? Yes. Will I be taking it? No. But you're welcome to take that bounce arrow go because it was truly a bounce arrow go in the correct direction on CAD Chef. Joseph, USD CAD. Okay, my love, let's open that chart real quick. Let's take a look at that. But yes, you can definitely go in for the buy on the past pair we were looking at for a couple pips. This is looking good. Ooh, ooh. And this is on M15. Come on. Oh, that's a true bounce arrow go. Oh gosh. Okay, let's look at the M5. Let's look at the M1. Okay, this is what I don't like, is it saying oversold here. So I'd wait for retracement back to the upside, and then when it goes back down, that's when I would get into this one, because you're gonna have some drawdown if you get in now on USD CAD. So if you want to, Joseph, keep an eye on that for us so we can get into that trade, that'd be great, because it's gonna retrace. Look, it's already starting to. It's gonna retrace. So I don't like drawdown, guys. I don't know about you, but I hate drawdown. Drawdown is not my friend. As you can see, my gold trade has been closed out. And I was able to stay present with you guys on the call because I set my stop loss to secure portion of my bag, right? So that's the beauty of making sure you're trailing stops. On the G pairs and E pairs, you need to make sure that there is 20 pips room to the zone before taking a trade. Yeah, Darnell, so you've actually noticed something. US 30 and its little brother S&P tend to pretty much do the same thing. Not all the time, but most of the time. Little brother follows the big brother. So okay, I'm trying to get through you guys' questions. I'm trying to see if there's any other trades that we need to look at. Yeah, Clara, even the best traders have made goofy mistakes like taking trades in the wrong direction. I.e. example, soy yo. I remember when I first got started in trading Forex, I went to try to hit sell and because of the one-click trading, I hit buy. That was a mistake I never want to make again. Someone said Ethereum, and I'm sorry, I didn't check Ethereum, and I apologize, guys. Let me see here. Oh, my VPS wasn't locking up right now. Okay, catch F looks like it's playing out nicely for a couple pips. Once it bounced off that 200 MA, I would have literally got into the trade, but I'm not getting into the trade. Not on this. There's not enough room for me to do that. My gold might continue to go down. Look at you. I think it knew I set my stop loss right there. You win some and you win some, because I didn't lose at all because I had my stop loss right there. Okay, so let's minimize. Yeah, do I fund my trading accounts with Bitcoin? Yes, I do. Then I turn them into dollars so they don't fluctuate while I'm trading. I need my S&P up here. The pippage would be ridiculous on this call if we took the US 30 and held it. And I wasn't teaching stop loss, trailing stop losses. I messed up somehow. All right, let's see. Janisha, you can, so once your stop loss is set, then you can actually drag it above your entry. Yep. When you're on your computer. Oh, okay, guys, I don't know. I'm trying to get my Ethereum up, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see this. It was frozen for a second. Okay, so let's go ahead, look at Ethereum. Remember, you don't have to wait for me to get on a trade. If you guys see the bounce arrow go and it's in the direction of the trend and there's enough movement to the next zone, go ahead and take the trade. But, trade at your own risk, right? You don't have to wait for me to get into a trade at all. Let's go ahead and move this over. So let's zoom out. And then let's zoom back in. So one of the things I love that Matt said, one of the coaches said on a call, I think either this, it was last week, that typically Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin will reverse the moment that you get the error hold before getting into the trade, right? Just wait until it retraces and then continues to the downside. So that actually does look like a good trade. What is Bitcoin doing though? Because Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum seem to kind of mimic the indices in the fact of correlation. So they tend to go almost in the same direction at times. And that's kind of what I want to see happen on Bitcoin as well, is that it's melting. Yeah. Ooh. It's close to that zone though, and the moving average. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Let's look at the overall trend of Bitcoin. Yeah, the overall trend is up. So that Litecoin looked better than the Bitcoin because I think Litecoin showed that it was on its way down on the M5. Am I correct? Or Ethereum, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm all over the place. Yeah, Ethereum shows that it was on its way down. So is that a true bounce or go? Yes. So close to the moving average that I probably hold out, right? Because and give you an example right here. If you guys see on my screen, that was a bounce, that was an arrow, and that was a go. I like to see that, right? I like to see that it's staying under the moving average. This is actually retracing, and I don't like to see that. That's why I'm not getting in the trade yet. Where's my chat window? I know you guys have been chatting with me. Okay. Oh, Trayvon, my name is Monique, aka Coach Mo. That's my name. And you're a delight too. Love you. Okay. Theory music, yeah. So as you can see, my analysis, could you take the trade? Yes, but Bitcoin is going up. It's not going down. So I like to see both of them kind of move simultaneously together. And then as well as right when that down arrow came, right? Ooh, see, and you see that new resistance zone that just popped up right when that down arrow came and started to retrace, right? If I go ahead and I zoom in a little bit further, you can see right as you would have gotten that down arrow on the M5, this was going up. I would hold. I would not get into this trade right away. If this was going down, like it was a down arrow and it was a true bounce arrow go, like it was, and it was going down, I would have gotten into Ethereum. Yeah, I wrote it for some pippage. For some pippage. Are we back on CAD, Chef? Is that what we're looking at? I know. I was like, Trey, you don't know me. You know me. Yeah, I miss you too, love. I really do. I miss y'all all. And I'm actually glad that the good Lord woke me up this morning and said, hey, jump on that call. And I was like, because y'all would have had nobody here. I'm seeing, like, I don't see any of my other coaches that are on the call. So God is good. Oh, shoot. Oh, Janisha, that's too cute. Do a whole live coaching call with me singing. You know what? Your girl busts out in song all the time when I'm coaching. That is my love language to y'all, is singing. I love you. Okay, let's hear Nez, zone breakout on 15 and 30. Really? Okay. But because you know I love my indices. So your girl's gotta look. I gotta look. Okay, let's keep that Ethereum up here to see what this beauty queen delivers to us today. I wish there was like a default setting and just hit a button and default to the size. It would be great. Ooh, look at that on the M1. And what would it do on M5? Oh, we got a bounce arrow go on the M5 on NAS. Nobody told me. Because your girl loves some indices. Okay. The only thing I'm not liking now, guys, is it literally says overbought, 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 right? So could it go up more? Yes, I've seen my indices go all the way up to like 90 and stay there for a minute. Could it go up? Yes, but I don't like that we missed that move, or else we would have been in some cool profits today, guys. So anytime, I can't, like I said, y'all get excited about AIRO version 4 because it's gonna be the saucy of the sauces. It's gonna be like, top shelf at a bar type of deal. Yeah, AIRO 4 is gonna be fantastic because we're gonna be able to run this beauty queen on our indices, on our forex pairs, on stocks, anything we want on one chart, be able to monitor it all and then just go peek over to see what it does. Because this would have been beautiful. This would have been beautiful. Bounce, arrow, go. Oh, well. A trade not taken is a trade not lost, guys. Do not get discouraged. Do not get discouraged. GJ played out nicely, though. And bounce, arrow, go. We just weren't in it. And that was a good trade. Okay, what is USD? Hold on, we were looking at that. Let's zoom in a little bit and see what it did. Okay, so bounce off the zone, but we're an overall downtrend. That's why we didn't take that one, because it was an up arrow. It was a bounce arrow go on the upside. So we would actually need a bounce arrow go to the downside to take this trade on UJ, but it's so close to the zone that you've already seen it did a bounce arrow go before and it bounced right off and went up. So that is not a valid trade. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I was on the call yesterday and the day before, because we would have caught some major pippage in US 30 and NAS. I think NAS took off like a rocket ship on Tuesday, and then US 30 did the same thing yesterday. So it would have been a way smoother move. And let's see. It is all your amazing. Yeah, Janisha, I let so many cats out the bag on one-on-one coaching. Yeah. Be on your entry line and before you'll have a trouble stop. Ooh, Hendrix is giving me some little sauce. He says when you get into a trade, right click on your entry line and you can have a trailing stop that way. You can add a trailing stop that way. So that's kind of cool. Let's look at gold. I don't know, hon. I don't know if it stopped melting or not because it got me out of the trade in profit though, which is fantastic. Let's see. Because I was teaching the trailing stops. Let's see. Chart window. No. Why did it just do that? Oh my gosh. Why did it just put a trade on here? What the world? Hold on, guys. I went to right click and I put a little, I don't even know what that is. All right, let me get that off my chart real quick. What the heck? Oh, it put sell it. No, get that off my chart. All right. Oh my goodness, it scared me. Woo! MT4 is so finicky. Okay. All right, beauty queens. Let's see. Let's look. Well, it's overall. Let's zoom out. It's overall downtrend. Let's go M15. Let's go to M5. It's normally what I traded on. See, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. No, I think it's going to melt more. I could be completely wrong, but I think it might melt more. We'll see. Because as you can see on the M5, it's on an uptrend. The overall trend though is down. So on the higher time frames. So this is where people get, tricked into trades and stuff like that. If you would have taken the original bounce, AIRO, go on the M5, you would have still been in profit, right? So Johan, hopefully that answers your question, my love. It could potentially continue to keep heading down, but it's already tested twice now, this support zone. So who knows what's going to happen. I'm all over the place, guys, because you guys have so many great questions. I just love you all. You guys have so many great questions. So I'm like, okay, which one do I pay attention to first? I'm trying to go in order, but it looks like we're getting tricked up here because we're all over the place. And so if you guys can see on Ethereum, just like I said, Bitcoin was moving up and a new support zone actually showed up on M5. This whole reason why I told you guys I would not have taken the Ethereum trade. It was a true bounce arrow go, but because the second candle was reversing on my peekaboo technique, nah, we ain't getting in there unless there's crazy momentum to the downside. That trade can go against you. Gold, what are you doing? What are you doing, dear friend? But I got my 25 pips and I dipped today, boy. Great. US 30 still rising. It's still rising. I guarantee it's gonna come crashing down. Can't keep going up forever. All right, zone breakout NAS M15. Yep, we already looked at that. See, when NAS and US 30 do this ranging thing right here, you see all these crazy powerful wicks. That is not a good thing. If you would have got in on the London session and held, you would have been in some really cool profit right now. Looking at the Q&A box. Let's see here. I did that. Oh, Louis. Matt Sack as his favorite hockey team lost. Oh, I'll send him a love note in Telegram, letting him know I support his tears. Heck yeah, Darnell. That's what I'm talking about, getting into those trades on the indices. When you got that bounce or go, you go for it, buddy. Okay, so still talking about now. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I do know about that button. I could try it now, but I'm a little bit nervous about trying to put the. I'll have to try it after the call. Put my my screens equally up here. And it's just because of I have like special settings for the screens that I'm or the pairs that I'm watching. So don't want to try any cool nifty tricks just yet. Portia, not sure exactly. I wasn't given like a specific date for AIRO 4. No, I use my peekaboo strategy on everything I trade. And the reason being why is it helps prevent from fake outs, right? And it also helps prevent, that's probably the primary thing. And it also helps prevent from so much drawdown, right? Those are the two reasons why I use peekaboo. For, you know, to protect myself from drawdown and as well as fake outs when the market movers decide that they wanted to pretend to go up, but they're going to reverse and go down, or when they're, you know, trying to do oh gosh, like here on NAS right here. I'm sure that a lot of people had their stop losses set right here. Why? Because there's that long wick down. So that's something, if we had a bounce or go from here, I would have waited to see what this was going to do. And then obviously I think it was on the M5, we got a bounce or go finally, you know? So let's say, for example, the bounce or go was here, right? I would have waited and then waited until I got this additional confirmation. Look at Naz just being beautiful. Naz, stop yourself. I wish we were in that trade. Oh my goodness. Teach you guys all the strategies we need to be trading. So I think that's going to be, you know, really a huge rule that I'm going to set for trading sessions when I'm, you know, I'm rocking and rolling solo. We're not going to teach too much about strategies because you guys have so many strategies in the back office that you're fully equipped to become a full-time trader if you want. You just got to study and apply and practice, right? Practice makes permanent. So it doesn't make perfect. You practice in the wrong way, you can really get yourself burned. But yeah, I think I might not talk as much. I might just, you know, just look at my charts because you really need to be focusing in the game, guys. Yeah, fractals are a huge part of my confidence to get in trades. Because really, in actuality, you could have gotten into this trade on this candle right here because there was a fractal low formed, and got in because you've seen that. Well, peekaboo strategy will be coming out as soon as I get the video done and I can focus. Life has just been hitting me hard, guys. USD CAD retraced. Good to know. I'm looking only for subs, guys. So if we have setups, please, you know, drop them in the chat. Well, thank you, David. Love you. It's all good. It's all good in the USD CAD retrace. That's awesome. All right, guys. Let's see what we have in the chat box. Oh, we got a new one. Euro GBP on the M5. Come on, work with me. Okay. Okay, Jericho, what do you see on? I'm so confused. What do you see on Euro GBP? I'm so confused. That's what I'm talking about, Johan. Catching those pips on gold. That's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful. And I would have been right there with you had I not been talking about trailing stops. That is the price we pay. Oh, you guys see my VPS just went down for like the countdown. Give it a minute. Congrats, Johan. I'm loving that, man. That's fantastic. Oh, okay, Jerica. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I didn't understand why you had me looking at Euro GBP. Well, yes, and it could be a potential no. Let's see what is happening on the lower time frame. Okay, so this is a this could be a complete reversal in trend direction. Let's see what it's saying on a higher time frame though. Higher time frame says it built a support right here. Overall trend is down. M5. Yeah, if we get a bounce arrow go on the M5 on Euro GBP, that's a potential trade. But as you can see, there was a bounce arrow go on M5, and look what happened. It completely retraced up to that zone because on the lower time frame on the M1, it's saying it's an uptrend. But I don't know. This is where you don't. This is where AIRO becomes super powerful, guys, because AIRO can show you that the story may be changing, right? So on the lower time frame, the story may be changing. It may be reversing, right? Because what goes up must come down, and what bounces off the floor must go what up. So you just never know when that's going to happen, when the trend is going to change. But for right now, yeah, you would be looking for a bounce or go to the downside. However, I don't like what it did when it first gave us that bounce or go. And it's actually done that a couple times, right? So it retraced here, went up, gave us a true bounce right here, and then it went up. So I'm just not confident on this pair that I would even take a trade period right now, because it's literally in this big like zone here, and it hasn't broken out of the zone to the downside or upside. It just keeps like touch 3 times here, touch multiple times here. I would look for it to, if it was going to reverse trend, to break somewhere up here, and if it's going to reverse continue the trend, to break somewhere down here, like hardcore. So I wouldn't necessarily be taking that trade. Claudia, are you asking for minimum account balance? So to trade a 0.01 on indices, I would say no less than $1,000 in your account on NV. Jordan said Ethereum's now dropping. Oh, it's okay, honey. That's the reason why I say, just hold and then get into a sniper entry. That's how they fake you out, trick you up. We're already on EJ. How did you guys see any setups? Man, I was so excited because I was like, last Thursday, woo! If y'all had me on the call last Thursday, we would have caught some crazy pippage on the indices, that's for sure. I haven't really seen any good setups yet. Anybody? Anybody see good setups? I mean, I've caught some pips on US 30 and gold, but talking you guys through the trades and strategies has kind of got me a little tricked up. So I've been all over the place. That's one of the things I think Nathan has talked about in his Tuesday and Thursday night trading sessions, is to really focus on a few pairs. Even though he gives you 10 pairs, just to focus on a few and figure out the way that they move, So that's what makes it a little challenging for coaches to be bouncing between hundreds of pairs and not really focused, on one or other. And now the US 30 just seem to keep going. They just keep going. Interesting. That would have been nice to have. Nice to have. Let's see here. Gold just created a W on the M5. Is it possible to catch this beauty queen for a few pips on the upside? It is possible. What is it doing on the lower time frame though? M1. M1 shows a zone that is way too close for my heart's comfort. Nope, won't be taking that gold trade. Nope. Okay, question. Very true, Lenny. Gold has a mind of its own. Look at you, Johan. Took another on. You must have seen that W forming, huh? Yeah, you could have taken it. That's the only reason why I haven't gotten into the gold trade, is because of the simple fact that it's too close to the zone on the M1. Could it break? Could it go past this? Yes, but gold is a really weird pair to trade. It is really, really weird. And overall, it is bearish, so it's on a decline. So taking on a retracement, I'm not loving it as much. Okay, look at you, Jay. Who knows what that's gonna do? All right, guys. I would love to call it some trades, but I don't see anything. Oh, this is here. Let me blow up my screen. This is This is primo. So remember bank induction followed by a fractal low. You can write it up, right? We could have wrote Bitcoin up for some good pips today. I just wasn't paying attention because we were looking at other pairs. So, you know, once you get the candlestick into the zone, you want to make sure that there's a fractal low or a fractal high formed. Then you can take the counter trend. And I love how some of you guys are saying that you've been taking trades throughout this call. That's phenomenal. I like taking trades that I know I have control over. So kudos to anybody who's caught some pips on this call. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Darnell, on that pivot on S&P. Love it. That's what we're here for. Looney says, gold can either pay you or rob you real quick. You are absolutely correct. And the crazy part is how it ranges. It is so, gold is really weird. It ranges big time. But if you can catch some smooth entries in and hold for a while, it is one of the best pairs to trade that can pay you for days. In my opinion, you can even catch and make a paycheck every single day if you wanted to on some of the strategies that I know. But it is a really funky pair. Okay, so fractal lows and fractal highs, basically, those are just what I like to call pivot points. So when the direction of the trend is going to change either for a very short time or for a very long time, depending on what chart you're on. So Michael, let me show you this live so you can see what I'm talking about. Okie dokie smoky artichoke. Yeah. Okay. So for example, during lunch, you know what's so funny? It's always get these inclinations that I need to do certain things, and sometimes I don't pay attention. And so I remember right before going to bed last night, I feel this small voice saying, get on the charts. And I'm like, what? I don't trade London session. And it says, get on the charts. And if I would have seen this beautiful setup. So fractals, right? When you see this fractal low forming here, and then you see these candles are starting to be bullish in trend, you could have taken this as a comfort or confluence to confidently go into the market and take this as a buy. And you would have been in profit since last night for some great pippage. Let's see even how many pips that would have been on as. Ooh, 2,000 pips. That's what I'm talking about. Let's give them something to talk about. Yeah. So when you see like a fractal high, right? Let me try to zoom in here real quick. When you see a fractal high, that's how you know that it's going to go down. Now this only went down for like one candlestick and then started reversing going up. This went down for 3 candlesticks and then you got the fractal low and it reversed the trend and it went up, right? For several candlesticks. That's the reason why I like my fractals, because they're like pivot points. They tell me, like if I was already in this trade, if I would have seen this, I would have been cautious. Like I would have been asking myself, what's going to happen here? Okay, we just got a notification on UJ, I think. So hopefully that helps you. David, look at you. 7,500 pips on NAS. That's what I'm talking about, my love. Way to go. Okay, I'm going to try this little button. Okay. It did do it, but it didn't do it the way I like it. So I told you guys I wasn't going to try that button because I knew how it would stack him like this, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So, but we did get one on UJ. So what do we have on UJ, my friends? No, Nope, 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 nope. That is going into the zone. However, could we take a retracement trade? Only if we see a fractal low. If like this candle comes back in, creates a fractal low, and then it starts to reverse, then let's take the trade for a reversal. But that's not a true bank injection for me right now. And overall, we're on an uptrend, so that would be perfect to catch that if we can catch it. So let's see what we got. We'll go ahead and do what we just did. Let's keep an eye on that UJ. We might be able to catch some pips while we're on the call. They're moving up pretty nicely. Look at gold ranging. Look at that. That is funny. Oh, Crystal, thank you, lovely. I appreciate you. Man, I wish I could hear you guys' voices. We would have so much fun. Okay, let's see here. So don't let Cove, don't let US 30 trick you up, because you did say that US 30 is reversing. No, it's not yet. Let's bring this up. It could actually, like I said, my indices can actually go to the 90 mark and stay up there for a while, right? So no, it's not reversing. It might even go up even further. Don't be tricked by the crazy 2 candles that you just seen for the last 10 minutes. That's to get people, you know, locked into a trade thinking that it's going to go to the downside. Easy, Hendrix. On NAS or US 30, I still use my bounce hour go. That is my favorite strategy. My favorite. Now, do I use wedges? Do I use Fibonacci retracement tool, and as well as my RSI? Yes. Especially after I see that the day, like once this day is complete, once I see that the day has developed its high and low for the day, then I'll use those tools to get a retracement trade. Michael, yeah, understand your candlestick patterns. Very, very true. Very, very true. Like, for example, this was, you know, an engulfing, bearish engulfing or bullish engulfing candle. So you knew at that point you could have taken the trade. Wow, we got a lot of quietness here, and I am so sorry, guys. We should have watched our indices instead of hopping over to our forex pairs, because you know I trade indices, and if I would have seen that bounce arrow go, this would have been a fire call, boy. We would have been so happy. Yeah, be careful, David, on putting pawns in on NAS and US 30, because they're starting to kind of fizzle out a little bit. Doesn't mean that they're going to. You can potentially get, you know, some profit with that, but I do know my indices, and the push has been for a while. So could it continue to go up? Yes, but my confidence level is not very, very high. Just not very, very high. That's all. Just be careful. Make sure you do set a stop loss so you don't burn your account. Alrighty. Any other pairs you guys want to look at? Did you guys get any alerts or anything? Or it's so quiet. I don't have anybody to talk to. USD CAD. USD CAD. Yeah, I do consider, especially Fridays, trap days, Darnell. Mondays, you just have to have like some ninja strategies to get yourself in and out of trades. But even on Mondays, I do have a strategy that can get you paid on gold pretty much Monday through Thursday. And you just got to be very, very careful on the indices because sometimes they trend, sometimes they actually range. So very, very important to take a look at that. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? There we go. Okay, let's see here. Gold M5, would you wait until it breaks through the support before taking another trade? Gold, let's take a look at that real quick, guys. Or are we on gold? So you're talking about the, yeah, yep. But the crazy thing is it could go down and touch that overall line once it breaks through the support. And then I would have to hold off and wait to get into a gold trade until it went back up. So yeah, before getting the gold, that's what, yeah. I just don't like how it's sandwiched between these two levels. That's not a good thing at all. So that zone is very strong. So you need either momentum to the upside or to the downside for sure. UK 100 back on the 1 hour. Hasn't moved. So would you see it as a valid trade? Yeah, you know what? Let's look. UK. Where are you, UK? I know I have it on my chart yet. Let's see. Yes, I do. Right here. Chart window. Let's go. Okay, template. All right, hold on. I'm going to stop the screen share real quick. My apologies, guys. I gotta clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Okay. Okay, so overall trend on H1 is up. So I would go and use my peekaboo technique and look at, and that there, it didn't bounce off the zone. Do you see? Whoever the iPhone user is, you know, I don't have a name. So there wasn't a bounce that arrow, right? On the previous day, there was a bounce, so you could have taken that and wrote it up, but there wasn't a bounce here. So the likelihood of it going in your favor, I don't know. I don't know. Because if you actually, zoom out, the challenge is that I see a couple things here. The resistance at the top is so strong, right? So it could come and retest that resistance level and then not break through. Who knows, right? But it has been ranging for the last 3 days. I would look at a lower time frame, see if you can catch it back, entry on a lower time frame, maybe. But I would not hold this trade for very long because the confidence level right there is just not with, the force is not with me, darling. The force is not with me. See, do you see that room? So guys, the whole reason why AIRO is the sauce of the saucy sauce is because of the simple fact that it provides you storyline, right? And all different types of time frames. If you got that bounce arrow go, like I said earlier, maybe on the M1, yes. On the H1, you can see on the lower time frame, even the resistance zone got a lot thicker, even while I'm talking to you, right? So unless there's some crazy momentum to the upside, that bounce, it wasn't even a bounce. That arrow up on the H1 just didn't give me the confidence that it was going to continue to go up. You'll develop that over time. Hopefully you understand that, iPhone user. I love when I can't see people's names. I'm like, what in the world? Oh, that's hilarious. Darnell, let me clear my throat. You're taking it back to the 90s, hip hop era, huh? Too funny. Too funny. Looney, I don't know if you still want me to look at USD CAD, but remember, if you want to look at a pair, I need to know what time frame. So no, would I take that trade for this UK 100? Nope, not in that arrow to the upside on H1. That is not a clear entry for me. Clear enough entry for me, at least. What do we got going on with everything? Mm-hmm. Well, this is the first time in Thursday where it's kind of been a little quiet on New York session. It's probably because we had some really cool moves yesterday and the day before. Seeing Q&A. Hopefully, I just want to make sure if you guys can drop some sevens in the chat, that me bantering and teaching you guys little strategies and how I think as a trader, if it's helping you, I would greatly appreciate you dropping some sevens in the chat, please. Because we haven't really caught any trades on this call, and I'm feeling not defeated, but definitely wanted to show you guys some sauce today, and we could have caught that M5, but we were looking at other things. So I might just stick with my indices on these calls. Yeah, David, it is important to look at other time frames. That's the reason why I developed the peekaboo technique, and the reason why I developed it is because Nathan, who is a math genius, he said that the participants that were in his test trials had 80% win ratio, right? And since AIRO has been so fire for, even me as a trader, I was trying to figure out, like, where was the 20% loss ratio coming into play? And every single time it was because I dropped to the lower time frames and I saw a zone pop up in the opposite direction where I was trying to go. And or the trend was changing as well, right? So definitely, check out lower and higher time frames just for additional confluence, right? Aw, thank you, Darnell. Thank you, Cove. Thank you, Chris, for the sevens. I'm gonna say thank you to everybody that dropped me some sevens. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate it. iPhone user or Mr. Anonymous or Mrs. Anonymous, love you. Thank you. Yep. And remember, a trade not taken is a trade not lost. Come on, guys. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Doesn't get any better than that. Oh, look at all these. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got a lot of people to thank. You guys are literally going to bring tears to my eyes. Thank you guys. Oh man. Okay. Okay. It started with Trayvon. Thank you, Trayvon, Hendricks, Jawan. Who else do we have here? Your name is not popping up completely. Come on. Oh, Gilad. I hope I said your name right. Please tell me if I did. Rashard, thank you so much. Hendrik, thank you, love. Crystal, thank you. Peter, appreciate you. Bo, what up, dude? Thank you so much. Miss Lou, oh my goodness, thank you here so much for being here. Let's see here. Janicia, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Rona. Rona, I apologize. Milton, thank you so much. Tara or Tara, I don't know how you pronounce it, but thank you so much, my love. King, I appreciate you. Portia, I appreciate you. Ludi says, but the coach was coaching. You got that right. I just need you guys to see what I see when I'm trading because I don't want you to lose. I want you guys to win. Like this is truly a thing, guys. People live off their trades. They can pay bills with their trades. They can build dreams with their trades. They can help with their trades, you know? Oh, thank you, David. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna make me cry. I appreciate you. Thank you, hon. Michael, appreciate you. Vincino, if I Vincino, how am I pronouncing your name correctly? I know how to pronounce your last name, Claudio. I got that one, but I don't know how to pronounce your first name. But thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Call me the goat. Crystal, thank you, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I got so many people to thank. Victor, Amber, Sherelle, Steven, Jerica. Golly, you guys are just showing the love. Portia, thank you so much. Leslie, love you, love you. Hey, Leslie, drop Nate a little DM and he may make that a part of his AIRO about our go strategy for sure, because I know when the EA comes out and artificial intelligence starts using the AIRO to trade for us, I would like to see bounce our go the peekaboo strategy actually built into the software, because I think it will just add an additional level of confidence and security in our trading with the EA. Yeah, David, you can definitely, you know what, set your goals and put them, you know, in front of you, write them down, have them posted everywhere. You will become a trader. You will be successful in these markets. Again, proper risk management is always key, guys. Claudia, I see that, love. Thank you, hon. From Portugal. Oh my gosh, I would love to go down to Portugal. Elora, thank you so much, my love. Thank you. All right, let's see here. iPhone user, a lot of the things that I teach, you see on my charts and stuff like that, that's on one-on-one coaching. I'm not going to go into too much because of the simple fact that we are just using the AIRO strategies. So yeah, UJ15 looks like a fractal low, ending with a hammer, potential retrace. UJ, let's take a look. Let's take a look. UJ, what you doing for us, baby? What you doing for us? Okay, so on the UJ, we need a fractal low to form. In order for that to happen, we need this candle to close and another candle to start, right? I don't see a fractal low, so this is not a true and bank induction for me yet. Chris says, I love it because you know what, Chris, especially when I'm in those indice trades and they're going up to the moon, right? And they just never come back. It's just so fun. But I actually have that song playing in my head. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough, right? When Coach Mo steps in the building, all the hands go up and they stay there. That's how I'll be singing to my charts. You got that right. I love it, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you got me crying tears of joy. That's funny. Elora, de nada. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Gracias, gracias. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. Who's singing with me? You got that right. Next time, though, guys, I don't think I'm gonna be talking as much because we just missed 2 phenomenal trades on my 2 indices during this call because we were looking at G pairs and E pairs. So y'all might have to forgive me. I might have to on these calls, I might have to like ignore the E pairs and G pairs because that's what I trade. And I'm a little bit that I missed my trades today. But there's always another day. There's always another day, guys. Never have FOMO. I promise you. There's always another setup. Yeah, Miss Lou, I couldn't agree more. We definitely needed more people to look at the notifications and what you guys were dropping in the chat. That's for sure. But I can say that even if we would have just focused on just a couple pairs, we could have caught a few trades today. We just were all bouncing all over the board, which reminds me, you know, so one of my good friends from the past, Rod Smith, love that man. I literally was sitting in his house one day and I said, Rod, can you tell me if you guys don't know who that is? He is a Hall of Famer Bronco player, right? And he's retired now, but we were sitting in his house and I asked him, I said, what is the number one, if you can give anybody a golden nugget of how to be successful, whether it be to be a pro player or to be a successful businessman or businesswoman, what would it be? And he said, the one word, focus, right? Today, we weren't able to do what we wanted to do today by catching those indice trades because we were all over the board, right? Had we just focused on the indices today, all of us would have caught at least 500 to 1,000 pips today, right? So I say that with leaving you guys with some love and encouragement. Please don't be all over the board. Go in, look at your notifications, but only have like a few charts that you look at. Don't look at everything. That's just me. I want to just look at everything. There's so much to trade in Forex. There's so much to trade. And if your focus is all over the board, it's kind of like, I'll use this analogy. When I was a little kid, my grandpa was one of the best coaches in the world because he took me to a archery range, and I got so good that I kept hitting a bullseye, right? And there was one day he had said something to me, and my focus whipped around to the back of the room, and I still had my bow and arrow locked in, and he screamed at me. He's like, don't turn around. Don't do that. Don't lose focus. If I'm calling your name, you just say, hey, sir, how can I help you? You don't lose focus, because if I would have let that arrow go, I could have potentially hurt my grandpa, right? So when my focus was off of where it needed to be and I was locked and loaded, anything could have happened, right? So it's the same thing as Forex. You're locked and loaded. You know exactly what you want to do in the charts and how much, how many pips you want to take, but you can't be everywhere. There's no focus there. There's no focus there. So you really have to, pay attention to just a few charts and let that take over. I think Nathan said something about potentially just focusing on the G pairs, which I think is smart. I think it's super, super smart. Focus on the G pairs, because he says if 4 of them out of the 6 are moving in the same direction, and you got the bounce arrow go, the likelihood of those trades playing out for you in your favor is highly probable. Hello, who want to be on that end of the rainbow, right? Catching those lucky charms and those gold coins, you know. So I definitely would say, don't be everywhere. We're almost getting to that point where the trading session is almost over in about 5 minutes, correct? Lenny says, does gold count as a G pair? No, silly goose. No, I'm saying if you're new to the game and you are trying to learn, definitely the G pairs you want to take in and study them. Even the E pairs are good, but G pairs we seem to have a little bit more success ratio on those. But yeah, gold is not a G pair, Looney. You're so silly. You're definitely representing your name. That's hilarious. Love you. Love you. Love you. All right. Let's see. So it looks like right now, I mean, we missed our opportunity on for the day anyways, on NASDAQ US 30. It doesn't mean we can't take a retracement or whatever once you guys learn. So Michael, it's funny thing you should ask that. I was thinking about doing calls on Thursdays only, but you guys are probably going to get me to trade indices only then on Thursdays, because that's what I trade on Thursdays. Well, Monday through Thursday, actually. Indices, gold, Bitcoin. Well, I like your humor, your Canadian sense of humor, Looney. Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, so but I was thinking about just dedicating myself to Thursdays, but we'll see what goes on. But I ask you for you guys' forgiveness in advance, because if we do Thursdays, I'm really focusing on my indices. I'm not really focusing on anything else, because that is my breadwinner, right? That's where I catch most of my money. So. When he says indices Thursdays, it is. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. We got one vote in. I like it. But yeah, I can't be jumping around like on all the charts, because we just literally we missed our move. We missed our move. And your girl would have been so happy to end this call with some crazy pivot with you guys on the call. So that's okay. We'll catch it another Thursday. Catch it another Thursday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever I decide to get on the back into the call. But Thursday so far have worked for me to get on the calls every Thursday. So we might make it a dedicated day. Yeah, Crystal, the charts are going up and down. Yeah, you're right. David. David, I love you. Alexa, play Aaliyah, try again. At first you don't succeed. Pick yourself up and try again. Pick yourself up and try again. Try again. All right, my software is not giving me notifications, so I'm really on this. Okay, David, reboot your VPS. Go through the notification setup to get your notifications and retest it. It could also be just that they're working out the kinks, and when the version 4 comes along, you'll start getting those notifications. I don't know if you're using your phone, because I know notifications on my phone. Let me, before I say anything. Yeah, I'm just not getting the bings, but that's just because my volume is off, because I'm coaching this call. So yeah, I would just try to reset, because I'm getting notifications on my phone and my computer. with whatever they did. Richard, you are absolutely correct. Master one pair. Master one pair. And pretty much when you master one, you can master the others, right? But I would definitely just trade just a few pairs. I wouldn't trade them all. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. During any session, you definitely want to trade the pairs that are moving. And I think it's in video 2 or 3. I'm gonna have to double check, but Nathan goes over all that. I think it's in video 3, strategy 3. He goes over the pairs that you should be looking at during each session. Oh, Neo is a artificial intelligence expert advisor. So it trades for you automatically. You guys like that? I didn't say automatically. I said automatically because literally you set it up and it just goes and it does its thing. Oh, Johan, thank you. Please tell my boss, Nate, drop him a DM and let him know that I was a help to you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to create a consistent schedule. Johan, if you heard me earlier, I've been in life's boxing ring, right? And I'm like Rocky, right, towards the end, Rocky gets knocked down. I was gonna, stay down, but he got back up. That's me. That's where I'm at in life. Like it is a mess. It's a mess, but you know what? God has been good to me and allow me to get up and trade with you guys. So I'm hoping that I can dedicate, if not 3 days out of the week, definitely 2 days out of the week. I'm trying to go for Tuesday, Thursday, but Thursday so far have been my bread and butter and when I've been able to stick to getting on the calls. Oh, Rana, you're all in for everybody's in for indices on Thursdays. I love it. Okay, well, the crowd has spoken. We'll have to do a bounce arrow go on Thursdays on my indices. Okay, David. Yeah, it'll get fixed. I promise you it will. Because I was having the same issue with my notifications early on. Jackie's actually on Tuesdays. Jackie's will be on Tuesdays. But I love my girl Jackie. Me and her, we trade together. So that's the reason why I'm thinking about Tuesdays and Thursdays would be a great combo. All right, Johan, thank you so much, sweetheart. And as well as if you guys wanted to drop me a DM, you're welcome to do that and join the Wolf Pack on Telegram. If you want to be added to join the Wolf Pack on FX or Wolf Pack on FX, that's all it's called, is my private trading group. And I can connect with you there because I'm actually trying to do a Asian session trading call. So, well, that concludes our trading for today. We went over the disclaimer. We looked at some pairs. We've seen the peekaboo technique live and in person and why I don't take trades when you guys see me catch some pips, use a trailing stop loss. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I am trying to get through all of my telegrams. I have hundreds that I need to get through. So, just be patient with me. I am pound human. So life will sometimes take advantage of that weakness of being human and knock me down at times. But I promise you, I will definitely get back to everybody at some point. Yeah, David, if you DM me, once I'm done with the peekaboo strategy, I will definitely send you the recording. You'll have access to the recording. Okay, well, I love you all. And it has been such an honor and a pleasure to work with all of you guys. Keep the faith, keep strong, keep practicing, get into your back office. If you do not have AIRO, you need to catch AIRO because these live trading calls will not be accessible in the near future on YouTube or anything else. We will be locking it down only for paid consumers. So you will be able to see, some really cool stuff, and we'll be coming to you guys with gold nuggets all the time. Hopefully you guys have had fun and learned so much. And I just have been so blessed to, teach all of you guys and coach all of you guys. Be well, take care, and make it a great one. Have a fabulous weekend, guys. Bye.